Hey fuckers, Gamingleatherneck here, playing Left 4 Dead 2. I guess, whenever I don't say the game I play, a lot of you guys wonder what games I play. Apparently the last video, I let it slide where I didn't say it and everybody didn't know what game I played, so I guess I have to say it. But anyways, I'm about to head to Arizona in a couple of hours. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm supposed to leave by 4. So I'm making this video for next Saturday. Today is the 30th. So it's Tuesday. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing this video a week later. But today is gonna be another video request. It is going to be from Jacob Alex. He says, can you do a vid about when you had free time in basic and what you did with it? And he also asked me a second time and he says, please do a video about it when you had spare time and what you did on your spare time. Jacob, I'm sorry, I guess I missed your comment multiple times. I'm sorry I neglected you and everything. Forgive me, alright? But thanks for sending me that request, and I'm gonna grant your wish today and we're gonna make a video about it. So what do we do on our spare time in boot camp? Not basic. I think basic is more referred to Army basic training, but Marines call it boot camp. So every night you have 1 hour of time called square away time, and you're not gonna get this until I think after receiving week. I don't really remember. No, actually you're not gonna get this after Hell Week, which is receiving week including Black Friday, and I think the week after that, where you're not gonna let you shower and you're running around everywhere. But once that phase is over, which is only for like a couple weeks or a week, I think, that's when you start getting your square away time. And during this time, this is where one of you guys said I play Roblox. No, you fucking don't. You don't have any technology when you're there. So what you do is you get ready for next day basically, and what you do during this time is you make sure your camis are squared away, you make sure your sleeves are rolled nice and tight and looking nice and shit. Don't be that one recruit that makes your sleeves look like shit. Once I got to wear that uniform, even though when I was in first phase, I still try to make my sleeves look really nice because I took pride in that uniform and I was really excited to wear it when I was joining up. So you can do that, or you can also study for your written test that you're gonna take at the end of third phase, right before the crucible, and or practice your prac gap stuff and all that good stuff, and also use this time to hygiene well. And because people end up getting, one of my friends actually ended up getting like a fungus in his armpits and all that good stuff, and fungus on his feet. Then in the beginning of boot camp, they'll tell you to put on this chemical onto your body to to give you guys a good wash. But you still have to clean yourself really well and hydrate really well. And make sure to take a shit, because this is one thing that really irritated me, is that people will always wait till after morning chow to take a freaking shit, and you literally only have a minute to take the shit. So sometimes people don't take shits. Actually, most of the time people don't take shits during square away time, and by the time morning chow comes, they had to take a shit, and they only get a minute. In my mind, I'm just thinking like, when I take a shit, I really want to take a shit in peace. If I need an hour to take a shit, I'm gonna use that hour to take a shit, you know what I mean? But a lot of these guys really just drop and freaking drop, drop and squat, squat and drop, like it takes them that long. But not everybody gets to take a shit. So what ends up happening is, at least for my platoon, people started shitting their pants, and it was really annoying because like it's such an easy thing to take a shit during square away time, and why are you taking a shit, write fucking letters back home. Or if you really can't fucking take a shit during square away time, like you're constipated, make sure you have a recruit wake you up in the middle of the night to take a shit. Because trust me, it will feel so nice to have the bathroom all to yourself and have all the time in the world to take a shit. So make sure you take a shit. I know I'll say it a lot of times because I really need to emphasize that. Take a motherfucking shit, because you're gonna need it. Because the worst thing is when you're on that parade deck drilling, hitting sticks, or out there training and you gotta take a shit. Because trust me, those heads that you're gonna see in the PT field are disgusting as shit. Like literally you're gonna see piss stains that are crystallized because nobody fucking cleans that head, or clogged up toilets. So make sure you take a damn shit. That's what I'm gonna emphasize, and what you should do in your spare time. And don't be, I was a little baby, I'm not afraid to admit it, but obviously took that part of me and turned me into a tougher person, especially when I saw the bigger picture of things and I saw the reality of things. Like I said again, I went through it when I was 17. I haven't had any exposure to the real world. I come from a very, very sheltered area and a very, very sheltered background where military was never even heard of, and I was the first guy in 3 years to enlist in the Marine Corps. So I was a big baby, and all I wanted to do was write letters to all my friends and to my family, and couldn't wait for them to write me back. But like I said, don't be like me. Be squared away. Make sure everything is squared away, and focus your mind on training. I didn't get the hint of that until like second phase of boot camp. That was when I really understood. All right, you know, I'm here to train. I'm here to be the best recruit that I could be, and you know, be a good Marine. The funny thing is, I don't know how I survived till third phase of being a squad leader doing that. I guess I was semi-squared away. But yeah, that's basically what you do is during square away time. There's not really much to do. Yeah, you will have drill instructors come fuck with you, but then most of the time your senior drill instructors will stop it, because that's your time to finish what you need to do, you know, brush your teeth and hygiene, and to prepare for the next day. So your drill instructor, at least your senior, will want that for you, will want you to use that time so things can move fast and efficiently and move with speed and intensity when you wake up in the morning the next day. And after square away time, you're just gonna have time for prayer, and this is the time where drill instructors are not allowed to do anything to you, because I'm pretty sure, you know, lawfully they're not allowed to do that, because it's your time, it's your religious time, it's your time to pray, and they have to respect that. And right after, you just hit the rack, go to sleep. You know, you hydrate, go to sleep, and make sure everything's aligned and all that. And Firewatch prepares to go on Firewatch and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it. During square away time, is the main things are hygiene, studying for that test and all that, and getting your uniform squared away and preparing for the next day, taking a shit. And you know, the last thing that you should focus on really is writing letters. That should be the last thing in your mind, because you're there to train, not to, you know, have comforts while you're training. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, and you will do well. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, thumbs up. If you guys didn't, thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. Stay sharp, be safe, and remember, cleanse the kill. Thanks for watching. Oobra.